Well, looks like he ran out of here. I like the little guy. He comes, checks everybody out. How's Krishna? How's Radha? How's everybody doing? Oh, Prabhupada. Oh, Narayan Maharaj. Gives his obeisances, looks from above to everybody. You know, it's not one time. This is almost daily. If the doors are open, it's daily. He comes running into the room, goes under everything, then he runs up to the window, hangs onto the window and looks around. I'm in Vrindavan. I don't think it's too much of a speculation that he's taken his darshan for the day. And then when he wants to, he just leaves and goes and sees his friends. That's life in Vrindavan. What can you say? But then the heart and your mind rages with anger. It rages with anger. Because that animal is not given any credit at all. When one measures existence by the body, one has confined himself. You can't actually hurt others. Your philosophy can go to others, but you confine yourself. The measurement is not set by man. The measurement is set by God. Yam yam vapi smaram bhavam. Whatever you remember at the time of death, that's the body you're going to have in the next life. But you better have the credits. So what are the credits to get a better body? The credits are elevation of consciousness. So God's measurement is perfect. His measurement is perfect. He goes by elevation of consciousness. You may want, when you die, you may really desire a wonderful celestial body to enjoy so much, but you won't get it. You'll probably get a dog's body. And so difficult to understand, that master, and that is our master, he may feel, oh, this person just had a little bit more of bad desires, and he could have come back to the eternal world. So what I'll do, I will give him a blessing. I will bless him with a body of a tree. In the body of the tree, he is so much protected from sense gratification. And the normal human view of a tree is that the tree gives shade when there's, so much sun. It gives wood to cook with. It serves, it may even be a fruit tree, and it gives fruits. So it's got a real service attitude to others. And it gives its limbs up. So in the body of a tree, the person could advance so much. I mean, just that, I'm not talking jokingly or anything like that, but I know who owns the house now. But there was a tree in the middle of the courtyard, and in, bygone days, maybe 100 years back, there was a great sadhu, and he called his disciples to come because he said he was leaving. And there was a tree in that courtyard, and as they were doing the kirtan, the sadhu merged into the tree, and the last thing that they could see was his Sika entering into the tree. Now, due to the progress and everything, that tree was, that area was bought and the tree was cut down and things like that. That's just regular doings. That's not trying to attack somebody, but that's just how it is. But over by Vrinda Kunj also recently, someone was amplifying his property and everything, and all of a sudden he cut a tree, and what he thought was blood was coming out. And also, it was transmitted to him, why are you cutting me? So, of course, he didn't cut anymore. So there's possibilities. There's numerous possibilities. So we would think, oh, the person is, in a tree, or this tree, it's just for me, or I'm just going to enjoy this tree. No, everything is measured by consciousness. Perhaps the consciousness of the tree is even more than your consciousness. The understanding of the whole system is probably be way more. That little squirrel probably knows more about all this philosophy that confuses my mind. But what angers you is the people only note certain type of humans. And even within those humans, they only note importance to certain types of humans. Others are not important. And even if you go into the study of the species of life, anthropology and everything, and how everything develops, it does not take into consideration the elevation of consciousness. The degradation of consciousness and the elevation of consciousness are of the utmost importance. Everything around it should support it. Not to get frustrated, because it's not going to change. But at least we know. We know that little squirrel, and that's the type of squirrel that Lord Ram even cuddled, because it was trying to help build a bridge. So he made those 3 lines on the back of that type of squirrel. It's not just an ordinary old little squirrel. You could say it's a very high species of squirrels. Anyways, don't think it. And now, if my consciousness was limited by the body, wouldn't that be so foolish? That means I can't advance spiritually. That's the dumbest thing to think. There's no logic in it. Oh, I'm limited by the body. No, you're not limited by the body in any way. Your consciousness can be superior to this body. Okay.